least 17 people, including a soldier and aid worker, were killed in the latest attacks by Islamic State-aligned jihadists in northeast Nigeria's Borno State, security and militia sources said on Tuesday. Hundreds of fighters from the Islamic State West Africa province stormed the town of Ran on the border with Cameroon on Monday, pushing troops out of a base and occupying the town for several hours. The attack prompted a mass exodus of residents towards Cameroon before ground troops reclaimed the town with area support. The swap, which split from Boko Haram in 2016, has been consolidating its control since the death in May of Boko Haram leader Abubakar Shekau in clashes between the two rival factions. Heavily armed fighters came in around 1:30 a.m. on foot like a swarm of locusts and overwhelmed soldiers who had to abandon their base, said anti-jihadist militia leader in the town. The insurgents killed 11 people in the attack, said the source, who asked not to be identified. The jihadists stole weapons before setting fire to buildings and vehicles, added the militia leader in an account supported by a second militia member in the town. A United Nations security source in the region said a soldier and a local volunteer with a foreign aid agency were among the dead. The Nigerian military confirmed the attack on the base, saying troops restored calm after they were initially dislodged. Earlier on Monday, the jihadists attacked nearby Ajiri town, killing 6 residents, the two militia sources said. Ran, home to 35,000 people displaced by the jihadist violence, has been repeatedly targeted by ISWAP and rival Boko Haram. In May, ISWAP attacked the town and killed 35 people, including 5 troops and 15 militia members. The 12-year-long insurgency, which has spilled into parts of neighboring Niger, Chad, and Cameroon, has killed at least 40,000 people and displaced around 2 million from their homes. Honestly, I don't believe that our military are winning the battle. Let's give these people what they deserve, war for war. I quite agree that some of our leaders are the ones sponsoring terrorists. Yes, you are very, very correct. I wish our lawmakers would be victims of, so they can stand up to do something right. How long shall we continue like this? Abio. Amen. Their silence shows they know what is happening and what they are doing. Nigeria is on the verge of disintegration until the animals behind it are taken care of by the Almighty. Shame on this regime and the ruling political party, as well as the opposition that can't speak out. The people being forgiven are killing Nigerians. If you say shame on them, now today they are not bothered. Whatever you call them, it does not concern them. What they are concerned about, their worries now are on how to get back in 2023. That is what they care about. In as much they are smiling to the banks, in as much their allowances are not skipped, forget it. If you like, talk whatever. Oh, our politicians are this, our politicians are not irresponsible, our politicians are the ones who they are so selfish. No be today that they hear, they don't care. They will not talk about oh, they should be ashamed of themselves. They won't be ashamed, because when a majority of you like you see them too, you'll be shaking like leaf. You want to take selfie with them, you'll not be saying your excellencies are this and this and this and that. That is it. And that is why they are getting away with all these things. So they are not bothered. It is not the fault of the regime. What is happening today are natural. There are times for everything. God is in control. Okay? Don't know if I should believe these stories of slaughtering. Are the people slaughtered chickens? Can this story be true? Every day a number of people are slaughtered, even when the army has already agreed. They accepted that it happened now, but before they took over, they were dislodged. So why are they not capable of doing it? Get real and smell the coffee. Lives are being lost daily through these dark times, and the families of those who fell victims knows it more than fake news. Of course, those who the victims will have a better story to tell. Just like I always say, those who are victims, those who are affected, they will have a better story to tell. You can be hearing it and say, oh, can it really happen? Is it possible? It's more than possible. It's more than possible. No be Nigeria with the anything can happen. Nobody can cheat God. The governors themselves are not free because all of them are all of them parties together. Buhari boys in action. Just like that, please give proof. Then we all join hands. Give proof. Trump came in and defeated ISIS in Syria within 1.5 years after Obama spent years romancing with ISIS like Buhari. It is only the political will that can win that war. Good people never last. Trump can never allow evil. That is why they did not allow him to go for the second term. Evil sets of people. Obama is a terrorist. That is why he supported and installed Buhari as the president of Nigeria. Keep on watching BB Naija. The wages of sin is death. What is this cow saying? Waiting concern BB Naija and death. How many of those displaced villagers watch BB Naija? It is like raw grass is not letting your brain function well. End time, ignorant people are still hoping to see the devil with horn and tail emerge as the Antichrist. Anyone who is against Jesus Christ is Antichrist. Therefore, Antichrist is here already. That is a country where we have the idiotic president Buhari. It shall never be well with him and his generation. Go and give them amnesty and rehabilitate them. The repentant ones will teach you fools lesson. And the North is still clapping for Buhari. They are all chickens of the same feather. Buhari is the one holding and dragging back the effort make this a full-blown war against terrorism, because they will kill Muslims. I keep wondering, what sort of president is this? And those kids are your Christian brothers, Abi? Or what are you talking about? I beg, make Buhari just hand over to jihadists, make we rest. She Taliban don't happy. They are peacekeeping according to the presidency. Keep peacekeeping. Shebi, you forgive them. There is nothing like one Nigeria. Nigeria people, we are God's chosen people, and Biafra is God's chosen people. Chances for occultic and ritualistic killings. Don't worry, Buhari gave Nigerians 6 months to bury terrorism. I think we have 2 more months to go. Then expect Buhari's magic.